What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is of course Rich. This is RR37 and we're back with the Middlesbrough career mode once again today, and it is the big one. It's the one that we have been waiting for. It is the one that sees us kick off our Premier League season. It is going to be absolutely insane. I am so looking forward to this. It has been a few days now away from FIFA since we got promoted into this league, and yeah, I've just been really itching to get this going. So absolutely, I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are looking forward to it as much as I am. But alongside the Fulham game today and kicking off the Premier League season, we've got ourselves the match here against Derry, which we're not going to play. It's just going to be a quick sim. We're already 10-1 up, guys. There's just no need. We're going to have highlights against Bournemouth. We'll probably play the United game full, and we'll play Newcastle as well and get this month out the way. That is subject to change. I don't know if there's another qualifying round to the Europa League. I don't know if we go straight into the groups after this or not. So as things stand now, that is what we're going to do. So the Premier League is starting. It's pretty nice for us in one way because Fulham, Bournemouth, you would think that these are the teams that are going to be around us, but that comes with its own pressure because with that, obviously, we need to be winning these games if we're going to stay in the division. So, in one way, the game against United, it's going to be harder, but with less pressure on it, if that makes sense. But we're going to take the press conference now anyway, going into this Fulham game. And it's even saying now there's a lot of pressure on our boys. Everyone's expecting us to struggle this season. And that is obviously the case, that is true, but I myself am looking forward to this fight. So the only answer we can really click here is we ready for the fight, and that is exactly what we're going to do. And then we have to believe we're good enough to survive is what my character is saying. That is absolutely true. If we don't believe it ourselves, it is never going to happen. So the next question is that we look pretty even on paper, and I would go along with that. Like I said, I expect these to be the sort of teams that are going to be in and around us come the end of the season. So it is vital that we get these points. And to be honest, with all the answers here, I do fancy our chances quietly. We are in form, so I can't click that one. So yeah, we're going to go into this one. We absolutely have to respect all of our opponents this season. They're Premier League ready, most of them, and yeah, we're just dipping our toes in this season. So yeah, and then they're saying it's been a pretty quiet transfer window, which it is. It's about getting the right players in. That is true. It's also true that I would like more squad depth, but the honest answer here is I am actually happy for what we have to achieve this season. I'm happy with the group that we've got. We went over in the last episode that there's just those 3 positions that we need to be looking to strengthen in, but for the rest of the team, and the most part, I am pretty happy with what we've got. So again, it was the honest answer there. And with the press conference out the way, here we go now. It is our first ever Premier League game in this series. It is against Fulham. We're at Craven Cottage. It is going to be a tough game, no doubt. Ultimate difficulty once again for those of you who didn't see the first episode. For every single game now we've got promoted to the Premier League. So yeah, I'm expecting a really tough game here. To put it on Ultimate and then go away for a few days probably wasn't the smartest thing on my part. Like I said in the Europa League game, our very first Ultimate experience, I'm expecting a slow start here. I'm probably going to have to build confidence and build into this game as we adjust to this difficulty. But here we go now on the left hand side with Boro, and I don't know what on earth he has just done there. That is an unforced error. And Fulham now could be in. We've got knockout here. He's turned back, thankfully. He's just popped that one off to Tete, who's put it in, but they've gone backwards again. Mitro now, we've got to make sure today that we don't let him get any headers if we can help it. I'm not too worried about him running in behind, if I'm honest. But speaking of running in behind, he's Akpom now. Can he beat his man? He can't, and Dicker got the better of him there. But pretty even start so far, I would say. In this game, guys, honestly, not a lot has happened at all. It has been really, really tight at the moment. But say that Akpom's got the spin there, and that is the real first shot in anger in this game from either side. It's a really, really strange one at the moment. There's no energy, enthusiasm or anything like that. You can almost tell really that it's an opening day fixture. Maybe it's the match sharpness playing into this at the moment. But whatever is causing it, neither team seems to have any motivation, any energy, enthusiasm. There's no urgency. But we could do something here. But again, the loose touch there. This time it's from Cook. We've been suffering from that a lot in this game, but to say that Fulham have been suffering the same thing as well. Neither keeper has had to work really, except for that Akpom chance that we just saw. Fulham might do something here though, you never know. No, oh, we should have won that there. I did well, but we couldn't collect the loose ball. And here come Fulham once again down this side, but not really doing anything of note when they get there. They just keep popping the ball around like this up the corner. And now maybe they'll do something. Nope. I don't really want them to be honest. But yeah, that's 2 tackles. I think 2 or 3 that we had to win there just to win the ball back. And can we break now just before half time? We got Akpom about to run in here. It was a poor ball anyway. But referee to blow it up there is a bit questionable. But yeah, really slow first half, guys. Hopefully we'll see a better second. The second half has started very much in the same vein as what the first one did. Not really all that much going on, but Akpom's got it again here now. He's spun his man once more. This time he's going to cross the box and Fletcher's there. And that is our very first Premier League goal. It hasn't come from Akpom. It was made by him though. Fletcher has an easy tap in. And we have got our first Premier League goal of the season, and even more importantly than that, we have taken the lead at Craven Cottage. And the way this game's gone, you've been able to tell that both sides have not wanted to lose this one. We both know that we're probably, like I've mentioned earlier, going to be in and around each other come the end of the season. And the 3 points that we could get here, and the 3 points in this fixture at the Riverside as well, could be huge come the end of the season. I know it's a very, very, on the opening day, long term look at things there, but it doesn't make it any less true. That is terrible there. Oh no, you have got to be kidding me. I knew we were in trouble the second that we did not win that tackle. And I'm sure this happened a lot last season. We cannot let this get back into our game again. We've worked and toiled so hard to get the lead, and then as soon as we get it, we let it go. Cannot believe that. Lucas Fernandez gets Fulham back into the game, and just like that, we are back to square one. It is 1-1 now. Honestly guys, if I could make 11 changes in this game, I absolutely would. The team just will not liven up at the moment. And we've got Boro there playing all of these onside, and we're in trouble. Again, felt it coming as soon as that ball went over the head. And we are now from 1-0 up, 2-1 down. And yeah, I don't even know if we're going to get back into this one now, the way that we're playing. It was vital all game long not to fall behind. Question of maybe an offside there, but not really. And Knockout now gets his first of the season, and we have it all to do now. 20 minutes to go. We've looked poor all game long. So have Fulham. We found ourselves in a shock lead. They now find themselves in a shock lead. Neither side's deserved it, if I'm being honest. But yeah, we need a response now. We need a big response. Can we get an early one here? We're just playing it around on the edge. Fletcher now, can he shoot with his left? He's took it too wide. Oh, and the pass is cut out as well. And Fulham hack that one clear. So we've got 15 minutes to go now to try and do something. I've took Walker off. He's done my head in too much today. He's not had a good game at all. Phoenix is on for him. We got in behind here with Boro and Fletcher, and it is a great save from the goalkeeper. Nice play from us there. For once we got in behind, we cut them apart. Fletcher has got all the room in the world there and probably should do better looking at the replay. But still, it's 2-1. The keeper did make the save. And Fulham get the corner clear. We've got it back with Dykesteele here though. And to Cook now. Akpom tries to put it back to him, but we've gave that away and we're just 10 minutes to go now. We don't need Fulham having possession of the ball. It's crossed our half now. Cavaleiro's absolutely burnt McNair there, as you would expect. Is he going to turn back? Is he going to put it in? He has, of course, turned back. Kearney now has it. And it looks like Fulham might just be happy to keep this in the corner flag now. Frustrating for us, but you can't really blame them. We've put ourselves in this position. McNair, though, wins that one back nicely. Ferguson picks it up. He pops it up the pitch now to Phoenix. We have to go quick now. We don't really have the time. Phoenix has done well to get away. He's put Akpom in nicely there. And that is an absolutely beautiful counter. What a finish from Akpom as well. He saw him rescue us and win us so many points last season. He might have got us a crucial one here on the opening day. He has just flashed that across the keeper. It is 1 for Akpom. He's off the mark in his first game. It is 2-2 now in the game. There's still time for someone to win this. It would be harsh on either side if I'm being honest. But we have to go for it. Phoenix comes on, by the way, and makes an immediate difference. He's just been more positive than Walker since he's been on the pitch. And please don't tell me that Akpom has just got injured there. That did not look good. He stayed down for a while. He's back on his feet anyway. Oh, that's a nice little ball through there from Fletcher. And Akpom, injured or not, might have just won us our first 3 points in our very first Premier League game at Craven Cottage. I did not see that one coming. I wasn't even paying attention. I was just looking to see whether he was injured or not. That's a really nice little ball from Fletcher. Akpom, I wanted him to go with his right foot. He chose his left, but it doesn't matter. It's in the back of the net. And surely now we see this out and we take our first 3 points at the first time of asking, away from home as well. It has been tough, this game. It's harsh if Fulham do lose. Absolutely, a draw would be a fair result today, but if we can get the 3 points, we have to take them. It's not done yet, though. It is a 94-minute game, and referee, are you joking? There is no way. No way was that a free kick. Knockout standing over this one with Seri. We jumped the wall. Oh my God, I thought that was in. I really thought that was in. That cannot have been far wide. It's over the wall before the wall even jumps. I think it hits the side netting. Oh my God, that was close. We just need to keep the ball now. See this game out. There's literally seconds left, guys. Don't give this away now. Phoenix picks it up again. Akpom is still injured, and that is really bothering me. It's really worrying me. That's another nice ball there from Fletcher. Can Brown put the icing on the cake here? Plays it back to Cook. To Phoenix. It's a good block from the defender. Keeper spread himself as well. Probably would have saved that. And that is our first 3 points of the season at the first time of asking. Get in there, boys. We did not deserve it. We didn't deserve to lose. A draw would have been fair today, but who cares about that? That man Akpom again gets us out of a sticky situation with a couple of goals. I really hope he's not going to be out for a period of time now. That would be the only thing that could dampen this result. But oh my God, we go away in the Premier League, ultimate difficulty, and by the skin of our teeth walk out of Craven Cottage with all 3 points.
Some questions regarding
what a game. So let's see what the press are going to ask us after that then. It must be a blow. Akpom picked up a knock today, and he's only going to be out for 5 days. Oh, that's a relief. That is a relief, but out of all these, if he was injured long time, that would have been a real challenge for us to replace him. But thankfully, it is only 5 days. He's going to take the headlines as well for his 2 goals, and absolutely he should. He literally has turned the game around for us. He made the first goal as well, remember, so what a day out actually for Akpom. Had a hand in all 3 goals, and he capped off, I would say, a decent team display. Not a great one, but a decent one. It was enough. That's probably the best I can say about that, really. And your boys left it late. Didn't know. What were you thinking with such a close one? I didn't see the answers, to be fair, but when we went 2-1 down, my honest answers to that is we probably weren't going to get anything from the game, so absolutely elated to be walking out with the 3 points there. And now that is out of the way, we are going straight back into the Europa League. We're 10-1 up in this one already, so we're just going to quick sim this one. We'll put the second team out. That's going to be about Akpom's injury, of course. Thankfully, we're not going to need him for this game, so it's not so much of an issue. Like I say, it's going to be second team, the team that got the 10-1 in the first episode. If you didn't see that one, by the way, it's worth watching that one. You'll get to see a full match, no highlights, no cutting, and you'll get to see all of our youth academy players in action. So yeah, that's definitely worth a watch if you want to see the future of the team. But as for this game, like I said, it's going to be a quick sim. There's no reason to do anything else, and then we'll move on to the next game. And we get a nice 3-1 win with Evan, Fletcher and Jeffrey getting the goal. So job done there. That is an amazing 13-2 aggregate victory overall, and that should hopefully see us through to the Europa League now, unless of course there is another round. It doesn't look like it though, since 3 of our matches have been rescheduled. That normally happens when the groups have been decided, but it's a bit early for that, isn't it? It's another 2-leg game, so we do have another qualifier, which changes things a bit. So now the plans for the episode will probably be to get this Bournemouth game out of the way. That will be highlights, because obviously we played them last season, although it is another huge game. We'll probably have highlights of the first leg of the Europa League qualifier, and then we'll finish off with my beloved United at Old Trafford, which will be a live game. That one's going to be our first real test of this season as well. But another high pressure game coming up here against Bournemouth. Again, they came up with us. It's imperative that we get the points against teams like this. So we're going to swap back over to the first team. We can't really rotate as such at the moment because of us playing Europa League, Premier League, Europa League, Premier League. So the team is what it is. It's going to be our first 11 once again. And remember, last season we did have struggles against Bournemouth in the Championship, so this is going to be a tough game, but we get off to an absolutely great start. It's our first game at the Riverside as well. Had we not got United today, I probably would have played this one live, but we got a big game, so yeah, I wanted to show that one. But again, like I say, we got off to a great start. We double our lead now with Brown as well, so he's off the mark now as well. We've got all of our scorers from last season doing the business. Into the second half, Akpom and Fletcher's movement off the ball there was absolutely brilliant. It took both of the defenders right out the game, left a gaping hole for Walker to just run into, gets himself a shot at goal, and we end up scoring with it. King there absolutely just rinsing both of my defenders, Alia and McNair, which is not great. Thankfully Stojanovic gets us out of that one. And King again now with a big left foot volley, but it's always rising, curling away from the goal. And that was about as much as Bournemouth could do in this game, to be honest. So at the Riverside we get another 3 goals, but this time we keep a clean sheet as well. And we're going straight in now to the Europa League qualifier. This game was very difficult indeed. Just even to get hold of the ball was a massive challenge in this one. And you can see that they get off to a really good start this side. I don't know who they are, so I'm not going to pretend that I do. Again though, look at that ball there. Beautiful stuff from them, and another big save from Pears, who's back in today. It is the second team. It's the team that won 13-2 in the first round. Nice spin there from their man, and oh my god. You can imagine what I felt like when that went in. But again, we keep our heads up, we keep going, and it is this man Phoenix once again was our best player today by a long way as well. And if Walker has another couple of bad games, guys, I'm saying it now, I'm going to starting Phoenix. And yeah, Joe Pedro continuing his good form in this competition as well there, with a great left foot strike. And from 1-0 down, we turn it around to 2-1. Guest here, our other youth academy player who also had a good game, just strokes that one into the corner. It's a great finishing to the side netting, putting us 3-1 up now in this tie. But that wouldn't be all. 90th minute, we win a tackle there. Fry goes in but doesn't attempt to tackle a striker for some reason, and he fires it into the corner, and yeah, that game ends up being 3-2. And with all the games out the way now and only the big one left, we're having a quick look at the table here. United right underneath us, played 2, won 2, scored 4, conceded none. We've played 2, won 2 as well, scored 6 and conceded 2 in 2. So yeah, this is going to be our very first proper test on Ultimate today, and we'll see how we get on. Looking around the league though, you can't help but notice there that Man City played 3, won 3, scored 8, conceded none. And top of the league, that they're looking imperious already. I'm not looking forward to that game one bit. But yeah, let's not waste any more time then. Let's jump into this one. It is the main event of the episode. It is our Boro against my beloved Manchester United at Old Trafford. And here we go. Let's have a look at the teams. United today got Dembele up front. Not sure which Dembele that is. We've got Rashford out on the left. We're really going to have to look out against him. Fernandes as well. They're playing Dan James today, so no Martial, which is interesting. They got Fred and Van der Beek in midfield because Pogba, I don't know if you guys have seen it at any point, but he's gone to Real Madrid, so he's no longer there. We've got Wan-Bissaka at right back, Militao at centre back alongside Maguire, who's got the armband, Luke Shaw at left back, and David De Gea. So it is a familiar United side, just the one name really, a couple of names, sorry, that new, Dembele and Militao. For us today, to win this one, firstly we're going to have to be really solid at the back, so that's going to be an issue to begin with. But for us to get goals, it's all about getting Akpom in behind Maguire. That is our key to victory today. We'll see how effective we can be at doing that as the game now gets underway. It's Dembele to kick us off, played it off to Fernandes, Van der Beek, back into Fernandes. United not going backwards or sideways here. Fernandes runs himself into trouble, or Fletcher's picked that up, and can we get Akpom in behind early? We mentioned it in the build-up, can we do it? We can't, he loses it, Van der Beek picks it straight back up, and oh, what a tackle there from Ayer. Straight on the front foot, loving seeing that. Into Fletcher now, Milito steps out though and clears that one up. It's out to James now, Fernandes again. Ayer again trying to get hold of him. If Dan James gets past here, we are in big trouble. He can't though, Boller gets it off him, good play from him. It's back to him again. Fletcher, for whatever reason, doesn't make the run, but this is what we want now. Akpom up against Maguire, and straight away Maguire struggling with that pace. Akpom gets us a free kick and a good chance to get a shot at goal here. Not been great at free kicks this season, especially with Cook, with this career mode, sorry, but that one was not a bad one. For a second there I thought that was going in. But good positive start. We're on the front foot with our defending. We've had a shot at goal. We've got Akpom in behind Maguire already, which is exactly what we wanted to be doing. That caused problems, got us a free kick. So all in all, happy with the way that the game started. But we can't let these start getting passing going and stuff like that. Wan-Bissaka now. He's held up a little bit there by Boro, but not enough to win the ball back. Boro there has got us a free kick somehow. I don't really agree with that one, but I'll take it, and we build again. Both sides at the moment struggling to take control of this one. It's been like a cup game almost. It's been end-to-end stuff. Oh, that is a great block there. Can we get it away now? We can. Akpom's got the ball now. Fletcher's made a run. That is a great ball from Akpom over the top. De Gea hasn't come either. Fletcher, and it is 1-0 at Old Trafford, and United find themselves behind to us. And wow, it looked like we might concede at one end. It's a great block, but in no time we're at the other end and we're banging one in the back of the net. De Gea, no chance. Great ball from Akpom. He gets in behind Militao. If we can get in behind this defence, they're not going to catch up with us. Maguire was completely out of the game. This time Fletcher doesn't have time to put it on that right foot and bend it into the far post, so goes with the left, smashes in his third Premier League goal of the season in just our third game. Fletcher is having a brilliant start to the season, as is Akpom, racking up them assists. Akpom at the moment, and United at the moment are now finding themselves in trouble, and it appears that the ghosts of real life are in the game as well, because we come to Old Trafford and we're now starting to strut our stuff. Akpom's in now. Oh, I thought De Gea was going to come out, but he didn't. That could easily have been 2-0 down, and United are on the ropes at the moment. But this is ridiculous now. Since the turn of half hour into the game, we have made tackles, blocks, we've tried to pass our way out like we're doing here. We've hacked the ball clear a couple of times, and it just keeps on coming back. We just cannot get out at the moment. That's nice play there from Boro. Can we pass our way out now, maybe? Fletcher, time to turn. Look how deep he's had to come now. Brown into Akpom this time. That's nicely laid off to Ferguson. That is not the pass that I wanted, and that is what's happening at the moment. We just cannot catch a break. All of a sudden the passing's all over the place. We can't outrun anyone. We can't even boot the ball clear. It's just gone absolutely haywire. Again, another bad pass there. And United are just relentless at the moment because we can't get the ball away more than anything. It's Fernandez this time. Good save from the keeper. It's booted clear again, but only as far as Fred, I think that was. Wan-Bissaka now picks it up on the right hand side into Fernandez. Nice little ball there into James. James has somehow just muscled McNair out the way. Fernandez has got it on the edge of the box. He pops it off to Dembele now. Tries to chip it up to Rashford. We boot it clear again, but it's going to come straight back. This time Van der Beek picks it up. Rashford now has it. He's played it across to Fernandez, and finally it is in the back of the net. That has been coming for about 15 minutes of in-game time now. They just would not let up at all. We couldn't get the ball out. That's why I left that whole sequence there. We won tackles. We made clearances. We had blocks. We had saves. We tried to pass out. We tried to run out. Just nothing would work. And United now find themselves back into the game right on half-time. Fletcher plays this one out now to Dyke Steele, and that is half-time. Wow. So it's 1-1 at half-time, guys. Do not really know what to say about that. We had the first 20 minutes. They had the last 15, I suppose. We're going to jump straight back in now into the second half. This time we get the game underway. What the hell are you doing, Walker? I know that was me. Why did I do that? Walker's position, guys, after that second Europa League leg as well, is under severe pressure at the moment. I really want to bring Phoenix into the first team. He just feels a better player than Walker at the moment. Can we chip that one up? No, we decide to keep it. I suppose it's just trying to reassert ourselves into this game at the moment. Oh, if that touch gets through, we could have been in there. Can we get him in now, Brown? We dragged Maguire out, but no one's running into a position behind where we can do anything. That's a good ball, though. This time Maguire does clear up. We weren't able to skip past him, and Fernandes will bring this one away for United. It's into Van der Beek now. Van der Beek plays it out to James. I'm not sure. I didn't think that was going to go there. This is where I thought it would go to Fernandes, and we're looking a little bit stretched here. We've had to sag off Fernandes just to try and plug that gap. I saw the ball going in there. We're trying our best to get it here. We've actually won it back now, and oh my life. We have just gifted United a lead at Old Trafford. What on earth was I thinking here? We did so well to win it back. I tried to play it back to the keeper. It picks the guy that Fernandes is standing in between. Why on earth would the game think that I would want to do that? But it's my own fault. I should stop trying to play out at the back when we're under pressure. It's cost us a goal this time, and we could be in trouble now. I don't fully know how we're going to get back in this one, if I'm being honest. The team hasn't felt great again all game. I would say that the first half an hour we were pretty good, but since then we've really done nothing. I'm so disappointed in myself to give a goal away in that manner as well. But we've still got half an hour. We've got to do something to liven the team up. Maybe we make changes, but we only just played a few days ago with the players on the bench, so that's kind of where we're at the moment. Just with so many games and a small squad, but we are a growing club, so we're going to take L's along the way. This definitely could be one of them now. The team just doesn't feel great at the minute. Dyke's still running here. Walker has took an absolute age to decide to run beyond him. Can we get the ball to him now? It doesn't even bother. Fletcher goes inside instead. Akpom, can he do something? No. It's out to De Gea. Can Fletcher put some pressure on there? He can indeed. And maybe now would be the time to make some chances. Dembele's coming off. Oh, Isaac's coming on. Great stuff. He's a great player, Isaac. I really am a fan of his. Akpom there does really well. But again, Walker giving the ball away in a good area. He could be gone, guys. Not out the team, but not out the club, sorry, but out of the first 11. Rashford's done really well there to keep that in. I thought he might fancy his chances of taking Dyke still on there, but he didn't bother. And at the moment, the United fans are happy with what they are seeing. And why wouldn't they be? It's a rare thing for United to win at Old Trafford these days. McNair wins that and then turns back into trouble. Thankfully we get away with that one. We again are going to try and play it out straight into the midfield this time. Ferguson finds Fletcher. I thought Akpom was going to make a run there. He doesn't. Then I thought Cook was going to make a run and he stopped as well. And that ends up in us turning the ball over. It really frustrates me when they start to run and then the start, oh, that could have been trouble. It's well read though by Stojanovic. Can Ferguson pick this one up now? He can. Walker plays it inside first time to Cook. Can we get Walker back and going now? We can, but he's not quick enough to get past Shaw. He does play it inside to Ferguson though, and again that's not the pass that I wanted. The game's not working with me at the minute, guys. It just isn't. And that's playing into United's hands. It just feels really frustrating, and yeah, the team feels flat at the moment. Cook's done well there to win that back in the midfield. Brown picks it up now. We've got a chance to get Ferguson in behind here. The defenders can't keep up with him either, but that's a good save with a leg from De Gea. Oh, that's prime De Gea there. And now that's the time. That's where we pull the pin and we start making changes. We're going to bring Wing on. We're going to take Fletcher off just because of United and pace in defence. Maybe I should have made that change earlier thinking about it. Walker is actually going to stay on, but only because Brown's tired, and we're going to bring Phoenix on to see if he can do anything. And just liven things up for the last 10 minutes, see if it makes a difference at all. I'm hoping that it can. We've put the fresh legs of Pedro, if you're wondering why I've swapped Akpom and Pedro around. It's just the fresh legs and the pace of Pedro now can try and stretch past Maguire. And yeah, that tactic we wanted to use earlier, we'll just try and use it again now, but this time with Joao Pedro. But we cannot concede another one. If we're going to get anything out of this game, we can't concede again. So we need to get rid of that, and we do, but it goes straight to a United player. It's blocked though by McNair, former United of course. That's played off nicely there from Phoenix into Ferguson, and Akpom now, can he stretch past Van der Beek? He can. Can he do anything with it though? He's got to turn back. Maybe I should hit that with a left foot. Got to shoot there. Oh man, come on Rich. I've not played well today guys, at all by the way. Really haven't, but this is nice though. We've got Walker in behind in a good area here as well, but again he does nothing with it. Come on Walker. Oh, okay. It's kicked out by De Gea. Dijksteel's definitely going to get there first. It's off to McNair. Back into Ferguson again, who's becoming more and more involved in this game. Phoenix picks that up straight away. He thinks forward. Ferguson again. He's in here now. You've got to shoot. He doesn't. He plays it to wing to Walker. That is just too narrow an angle. I should have get it back to wing. Oh man, watching these back is frustrating. Okay. We've got one more chance here now because of putting De Gea under pressure. He's just kicked it out of play. Come on Phoenix lad. Oh, he's done nothing this time. That's probably that. Ferguson in again. He's not giving up, which is good to see. Can we get one more chance out of this? Oh, we might be able to here. Phoenix straight into Pedro, into Akpom, and it's another De Gea save. Walker can't do nothing with a rebound. Oh, that was the chance right there. Oh, it landed to the one guy in the team that you would want that to land to as well. And he knows it, look at him. But it's another prime De Gea save there with the legs. Gets United all 3 points. Oh, that one's tough to take. But then, again, really, I feel a draw would have been a fair result here. We had one of those against Fulham, and we come away with the win. It's balanced itself out already, really. As United didn't deserve to win. We didn't deserve to win either, but United take the points this time. The margins, guys, on Ultimate and in this Premier League are so small. The size of De Gea's left friggin' foot is what I'm talking about. But anyway, that's behind us now. We've got to do our press conference, and a tough game for us. It was indeed. Could we have done anything different? Not really. We were never completely controlled or out the game, so we didn't do that much wrong. We gave a good accounting of ourselves and could have stole a point right at the end, so it weren't that bad. Yeah, this one is hard to take. I didn't see the question, but yeah, I agree with that answer. It is hard to take this one. We should have just took our chances, really. We had them. We had just as many as United did. And Fernandes was either difference today. Really, we have to look at ourselves. That pass in the box that gifted him the goal. Yeah, I suppose he had to be there, but he couldn't miss once he was. And that is going to do it for this episode, guys. It has been a really, I would say, good start to the season, to be fair. We've got to the next round of the Europa League qualifiers, of which the next leg will be the first game in the next episode. Probably highlights, to be honest. In fact, shall we see who we've got? And then we can decide from there. Nothing's going to be set in stone, because again, even if we do get through in the Europa League, I don't fully know if we are going to have another round of qualifiers or not. So I suppose the next episode will depend on that. But we'll have a look at the calendar anyway. So we've got this game, we've got the Newcastle game we know about. Oh, we've got a cup game now against Villa as well. Oh, and then Chelsea and Arsenal as well. So we'll see how things develop in the next episode. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. Once again, so grateful for everyone who's watching. I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.